Former President Donald Trump has yet to announce his running mate. Who do you think it will be, and then who do you want it to be?
Who do I think it will be? I think it will be Tulsi Gabbard or Dr. Ben Carson. I think Dr. Ben Carson is the better pick there. Who do I think it should be? A dream pick would be Mark Robinson. I know he's currently lieutenant governor. He's running for governor of North Carolina. If something doesn't work out there, he's a bold Christian conservative, but he calls everyone out.
I'd like to see Tim Scott, or I'd like to see Ben Carson. I believe with Kirsty Noem out of the running for VP, that those will be the two most likely people that will be able to get the crossover votes that are needed to actually bring home this victory that we so desperately need for our nation.
Who do you think will be Trump's running mate?
Who do I believe it's going to be? There's a lot of names out in the hat. Personally, I think he's going to try and connect a lot with the youth. And someone who would be really good with that would be Vivek Ramaswamy. He did a great job in the debates and in his campaigns of relating to younger people, economy-wise, and some of the social aspects as well. My personal opinion, his name's not been floating out there. I'm a big Josh Hawley kind of guy. And I know in this election cycle, he's up for re-election in the Senate, and we need him in the United States Senate, absolutely. Just like we need Ted Cruz, we need Rand Paul, we need all those people fighting for us. I'd love to see Josh Hawley.
Well, he's not on the short list, but I would really like to see Mark Robinson. I know he's running for governor, but at least someone like Mark Robinson, who's just a good Christian conservative, not afraid to get out there and just stand up for truth. I really like Mark Robinson.
One of the most important things about choosing a running mate is not only someone who can deliver a victory, but someone who can fill the shoes should anything happen to the president. What qualities should a vice president have?
Well, I think obviously while you're vice president, you want to be able to work with the president, but in the unlikely case that you might actually have to go in there, you need to be decisive. But I think also from a conservative standpoint, being reliably conservative, because ultimately that is a duty you might have to fulfill.
If you're trying to appeal to the base, we want principled conservatives. If you're trying to appeal to more urban, maybe suburban white moms, perhaps it needs to be a woman who's more, not timid, but can actually explain things rationally, who's not so brash as Trump.
And what type of qualities do you think is a good match for a running mate for Trump?
Running mate for Trump? I'm going to get a lot of flack for this, but I personally don't like him anymore. But at the time, Mike Pence was a good calm person, Trump was like the fire breather, and Pence was like, calm it down a little bit. And so someone sort of in the characteristic of Mike Pence, not of the backstabber he was.
Stick-to-itiveness, tenacity, and intelligence and intellectual integrity.
Can you expound upon that?
Yes. So both of those gentlemen are very smart, and not only are they smart, they have a very deep conviction to loyalty to our nation, America First policies, as well as being able to have a biblical, scriptural-based background to solidify that.
How soon do you think Trump's going to make his announcement, or do you think he'll wait to the convention?
I don't see why he needs to announce now. Historically, everyone has had to announce before the convention. But because Trump has no primary opponent, he doesn't have to play by those rules. So I expect him to announce Wednesday at the RNC National Convention. I look forward to being there and watching it.
Personally, as a Christian, my biggest thing is social issues. I'm pro-life. I believe that men are men, women are women, and that we need to respect that, as well as, like I said, respecting the sanctity of life, and just among other things. Like, we need to protect women's sports, and Trump did a great job with that, and he's going to do a great job with that.